Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. In the clear at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They'll run it with the draw play. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks loose at the 40. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
To the air, it's Thomas. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Bringing it out, it's Brewer. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Second down after the incompletion. Handoff in a single back formation. Powers through the tackle. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Now, with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Brewer. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's second down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Breaks free. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's Cabrera. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Dropping back, it's Thomas. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Refusing to be brought down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Caught, completion. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the running back takes the handoff, fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. You cannot be serious. The head coach going for it, backed up to his own end zone. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Longhorns will have to kick it away. With the return, it's King. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Thomas. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Third down coming up after that running play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. Out of bounds, about a yard short of the marker. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. On the move, looking deep, makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they'll have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He knocks this one right through. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for 1st down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They call the counter play here. And he'll be brought down. Offense facing 2nd and goal. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Solid tackle, able to get him down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Bringing it out. It's King. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incompletion makes it second down. To throw, it's Thomas. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
He's looking deep here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
This quarterback's already proven he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option. He's reached the end zone now for the 2nd time in this football game. The defense better start to account for him. He's going to make them pay for it again.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's King. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Running right through tacklers. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. We get the second half started with the running play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. Longhorns are on the move here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Going with the old counter run here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Trying to create here on the move. And he's got it. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Big throw caught on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Bringing it out. It's King. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's who the offense will take over. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And they heave it deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a 1st down. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, it's Thomas. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The back's got it. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Second down after that previous play. Makes a quick catch. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressure is coming. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
This guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fires it to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Touchdown, Texas. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Back to pass. It's Thomas. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And now they'll run it on the draw. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I love the call here by the offense coordinator. Perfect time to be able to go with this draw. The defense is expecting a pass. They're dropping out into coverage. The back's able to get that.
And looking for a big play here. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. I'll flip back to the QB. Hit as he released it. Catch made. A lot of space now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Cabrera. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy, and they'll keep it on the ground trying to run some clock. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Here's the 2nd down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But hold up. There's a flag in the field. If that's on the defense, it's going to be a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Single back takes the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them. Taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.